Librarians, what's something you never thought you'd witness at a library? I was shelving books when this little girl came in, probably around 8 years old. She was wearing her fanciest dress and clutching a bouquet of dandelions in her small fist. She looked a little nervous but very determined. I went to the desk to help her, and she stood on her tiptoes, and asked if she could reserve a table because her date was coming soon. It was so adorable I couldn't help but smile. I walked her over to one of the cozy reading nooks, put a reserved sign on the table, and told her it was all set. About 10 minutes later, a boy around the same age walked into the library, fidgeting with a tie that was definitely too big for him. He spotted her right away, walked over, and handed her a folded piece of notebook paper. I was being nosy and stayed nearby as I watched her open the note. She read it slowly, and you could notice she was about to cry, but she wiped her tears away before they fell. She smiled and I heard her say thank you, and the boy hugged her. Half an hour later, I checked in to see if they needed anything. The little girl looked up at me and said, "He wrote me a poem about being brave because he knows I get scared sometimes." That was when I found out she had just moved to the area after losing her mom. The boy had overheard 2 teachers talking about it, and decided to invite her to the library because he heard she liked books. He wanted to make her feel welcome, so he wrote her a poem. They spent the whole afternoon reading quietly together. Sometimes they whispered and laughed, but mostly they just sat side by side, reading on their own. Before they left, they made sure every book was back where it belonged and cleaned up after themselves. Just before they walked out, the girl came back to the desk, held out her slightly wilted dandelions, and told me, "Thank you for saving our table. You made today feel special." I pressed those flowers in a book that I still keep behind my desk. Every time someone asks me why I love working in a library, I think of that day.